Okay, so today's video is going to be about moving and shooting. I just want to preface it that I'm not training, well, you don't always move and shoot the way I'm going to teach you. There's going to be some times if you're ambushed or if you're someone shooting at you and you have to get some cover, you're just going to run as fast as you can in order to get cover. There's specific cases when or situations where you're going to use this technique I'm going to teach you how to walk properly. It's when you're not, taking a lot of rounds. You're not in the middle of necessarily like a gun battle, or maybe you are in the middle of a gun battle, but it's when you're already in a position of dominance. So what does that mean? Position of dominance means you have a good place. Like you're shooting, you're maybe hitting. The other person doesn't have such a great position at shooting back at you, and either you're trying to move forward or back in order to get a better position, either cover or you want to move closer to make sure to disarm him. But if you're there's three people shooting at you and you have no cover, you're just going to run as fast as you can. You're not going to do some like tactical walking or anything like that. Just to make that clear. If I was really smart, I would edit this video and put it in a position. I would put another video of what a position of dominance is, but I'm going to try to link a video in the description box of a situation where someone is shooting from a position of dominance. Then it would make sense for either to make a tactical retreat, right, or to move closer and to make sure that the person is disarmed, that you maybe get some better shots. But that's when you're going to use the technique I'm about to show you. Okay, so if I'm just going to the range, right, you're not going to be able to move and shoot. But maybe you have an outdoor place to shoot, so you should try to do it. If you just shoot as you walk, how you regularly walk, so you'll see that you first of all bounce up and down, and you also, more importantly, go right to left, right? You move. That's how people walk. They move right to left. So that's not good. Why? Because if you're like this and you're just walking regularly, your gun is just moving back and forth, and it's hard for you to actually keep your gun aligned. So what do? So you move right to left because your legs are separate. So keep your legs whenever you're walking. See my legs. So keep your legs when you're about to do this technique. Keep them close together, right? So you're not going to move as much. And imagine you're moving your legs. Right? Obviously, when you walk, you kind of walk from the hips. Your legs move like this, or let's get side. Your legs from up here move, right? There's separation. Try as much as possible to only move your legs. From the knees onward. So imagine it's almost like walking like a duck. So even without the gun, you can practice this. Putting your legs close together and then moving. Try to primarily only move your legs as much as possible from the knee down. Obviously, your thighs are moving also, but you're trying to focus on not moving your thighs as much as possible, so you're not bouncing up and down. We'll see what that looks like. Right here. Right, so if you're in this position, you're already be in a shooting stance. The upper body is going to be the same way as you're going to be you're a little lean forward, have your arms extended just like you'd be shooting just standing there statically. So you like this, put your legs together, and try not to, especially in the beginning, to go slow. Pick something on the wall, like maybe a 12 by 12 piece of paper or something, put it against the wall, and see if you can keep your sights on that target, on that wall, while you go forward and while you go back. Right, you have to practice both. Sometimes it makes sense to retreat, to get distance from your attacker, or the person that you're trying to interact with your firearm. So it's good to get distance. There's going to be other times where you want to go closer because you want to make sure that he's disarmed, or you want to make sure that you can get a better shot and he's maybe disabled for a little bit. So you're going to practice going forward and back. And again, if your kids are around, you don't necessarily have to do this with your gun out. It makes it a little easier, and it's good practice to have your gun out, but you don't necessarily it's not required to have your gun. Just the walk itself is good training. It's like this, from the knees, legs close together, backwards, forward. All right, your gun moving a little bit, but not as much as when you're doing your normal walk. Another angle would just be in the beginning. I'm going to aim. I'm going to aim straight at the camera. Right? practice that. Again, under pressure, if all of a sudden if something suddenly happens, you need to find cover, you're just going to run to cover. You're not going to be getting shot by 3 people and going, you're just going to go, you're going to run as fast as possible. It's when you have a position of dominance, you either need to make more closer contact to make sure that he's down, and you still want to make sure, even if he's down, you still want to make sure that if he gets up or he picks up the gun again, you can quickly re-engage, right? So it'd be, he's down, you want to make sure that you can remove the gun from him, but you don't want to just walk up to him like this, because maybe he picks up the gun and then you're out of position, so it's, right? And also if, again, you think you're a better shot and you're in a position of dominance, you want to get cover, or you want to get some more distance, so you want to get distance, you don't want to just turn your back to the guy and run, because you still are engaging with the person and you have a better position, but you want to make a tactical retreat, a smart retreat, so you back up, still while you're shooting, still while you're covering with your firearm. Okay, that'll be that.